killers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with amoxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter in YG's, pants is my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the Carter's Raw Dens. Rap don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still tend to
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. From deep, George. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Nailed from three-point land. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the basket by Curry.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the...
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding positions. He wasn't set.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Barnes can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good, Ellis.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Allen left side. And that one hits back iron. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Off target from three-point range. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And George, here we go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And here's George for 3. Here's Golden State now. From deep. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
It's stolen by Green. And the dunk by Barnes.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt
my
about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Green, good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, for the Pacers last season with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense. This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Plenty of space. That's good for George on the assist by Allen. 10 points for Paul George. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Everyone knows about the Paul George injury from last year and how it affected the Pacers. He said almost the entire season, and there was no doubt they missed him.
Yeah, and when George came back, Kevin, the Pacers got hot, but they had to put him on a minutes limit. And it wasn't just George, though. The team as a whole had a lot of injuries during the course of the season.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
They grab their own miss. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Spates missing again.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
The Warriors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. The Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Miles, the pass to Turner. And that one is hammered home.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Pacers. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Rush. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. Curry outside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3. Point attempt. I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Some changes for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for C.J. Miles. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson. Mahinmi dishes to George. Mahinmi kicks to George. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. George has got 12 in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And one bright note for the Pacers last season was the play of their bench. Adding Rodney Stuckey was a huge boost for them.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Stuckey led the charge for the Pacers bench, Greg, as you were talking about. But all around the reserves, Clark, were fantastic on the Pacers.
Yeah, third in the league at almost 41 points per game off the bench. First in the NBA in bench rebounding and top 10 in field goal percentage as a bench.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Curry outside. The shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. George passes to Hill. Feeds it to Turner. Ellis kicks to Mahinmi. 3-on-3. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The three from George. And it's George again missing.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Goes up the baseline. And the rejection by Azili. Curry against Hill. Curry dishes to Barnes. To the middle. Azili the pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. They need this one. It's hauled in by George.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
It's Curry outside.